horn when the crow.
I'm telling you, Nat doesn't know who the crow is.
Listen, what you're saying is not surprising at all.
I'm telling you.
You know, the funny thing is Nat is right. It is not surprising that he doesn't know who the crow is.
Listen, you talk to some of these young 22-year-olds, they probably don't even know what the Goonies is.
See,
so,
when you
folks,
say that, we don't think
of
coming
into this cold opening of The Written Writ Late Right, and we're all talking about the fact that The Crow is rumored to be having a new remake coming soon, or it's been in the makes for a while. And this all started because a couple of weeks ago, Nat revealed to us that he doesn't know who the Crow is.
I mean,
well, at least the movie and Brandon Lee. But you don't even know the comic, right?
There's a comic?
Oh, boy.
The whole thing is based on a comic book.
He's messed. You're falling into it.
Hi, Shen. Yeah. Has Shen seen the Crow?
Last time this was brought up, she was making comments about it, so maybe
that's right.
I believe so.
She was surprised you didn't see it either, or know about it.
No, she's not surprised at that.
Hey, you're right. She wasn't surprised. She was like, "How could you?" Oh my God! All right, folks. This is The Written Writ. We are getting ready to go to Terrificon this weekend, and our guest hosts are Jordan and Frank. Jordan, you introduce yourself first.
Well, let's see. Good question. I don't really know how to. I guess.
Well, I see you as a super fan, so especially with looking at your collection behind you, so you feel like a comic book super fan.
I love my Source Point Press.
There we go. We know that one.
Yeah.
All right. What's a comic book that best describes who you personally are?
Ooh,
start that way.
Well, one that perfectly describes who I am. Let's just walk over here a second. And allow me to.
If he pulls out the Crow. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. That's a very good book. I can see how, that's a good choice. That's the book that got you into Source Point, right?
Well, the writer, yes.
Yeah.
Or I could have just pulled this one out either.
Nice.
Which is the Bible.
Dirk Manning is the man.
Yes, he is. I owe a lot of things to him.
Yeah, Dirk has a great selection of books. He's a prolific writer. I like his stuff, and one of my favorite books of his is his writing for a comics book, which I own and read many times as I continue my journey to create my book.
Ouch.
Yeah, nice guy. Fun guest too.
Say what?
He's a nice guy and a fun guest too.
Oh yeah, he's a blast, man. I like having him as a guest. So much fun, and it's never a dull show. And the show is never the same. It's always so different from the last interview we've done with him. There goes Izzy.
Hi, Izzy.
From Izzyverse. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey,
Up
what's up,
past
man?
my bedtime just to say hi.
All right.
So tomorrow on Izzyverse, Phil Russert, Izzy, and myself will be looking at Kickstarters that we think you guys should check out.
Where could we go and watch this show, Sir Ralph?
You go to the Izzyverse YouTube channel, and you can find Izzyverse and the rest of us geeking out and talking about Kickstarters.
What time, Sir Ralph?
8 p.m. tomorrow on YouTube. That's Eastern time. 8 p.m. Izzyverse, YouTube tomorrow. Phil Hartman. Look at that. I go Phil Hartman, Phil Russert, and Izzyverse, and The Written Writ Ralph.
Yeah, I'm curious to
There
hear
we go.
a Comic-Con for
I'm interested to hear what happened too. I know Phil's coming straight from San Diego, so that should be an interesting show tomorrow.
Yep, a lot of people we did know went to San Diego.
Oh, yeah, it was amazing. It felt like we should have been there, and I feel like we should have been. But,
Have you
next
seen
year,
the
maybe.
Prices?
I know. Maybe next year. We'll see what happens.
That's our goal. We'll get there next year.
Well, sooner or later, we gotta make it to San Diego, and
I
that'll be
would
the
love
ultimate
to.
road trip.
I would love to do San Diego, but just flying all my books and books and books,
Well, that's why you do that whole thing where you ship them over there, and that way you don't have to worry.
Yeah, that still costs money. I'm gonna put
It does.
myself in the
Costs
bin
money.
too. Maybe I could cheap out on the airline ticket.
And of course, tomorrow we will be looking at what we looked on Monday on our Christmas in July episode, which is Miss Claus Tells All. Their Indiegogo is up and running, and they're having some trouble getting it funded. Yeah, I don't know much about Indiegogo, but I've seen a couple people have a tough time at it.
Yeah, I don't know how the algorithm works, but I know it's trickier than as I hear.
And then also he told me that he didn't have time to actually like put into putting a lot of of course I showcased the wrong
That's
place.
the Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I just realized. Well, you can check out their Instagram. It's Cupid's Farewell Christmas, because that's their first book, as you can see back here. So it's a blast. It's an adult Christmas story. That's all I'm going to say about it. And you should check it out, because Santa Claus really has to get down and get dirty.
It's less raunchy than it sounds, but it's still.
Oh yeah, it's less raunchy. Oh, completely, dude. But Santa Claus with a shotgun. Hey, talk about naughty or nice. All right, let's see if I can get it right this time. All right, Indiegogo, where are you? There it goes. Indiegogo. Miss Claus Tells. There you have it, folks. Miss Claus Tells All. They're on Indiegogo right now. Go support them. It's a fantastic follow to Cupid's Farewell Christmas. And let's see if this thing actually plays today. Because on Monday, it was like being a DJ and scratching a record.
Don't worry, I am back.
Let's see.
Oh, what I
There you have it, folks. A nice little story of Miss Claus Telling All. And if you liked the first book, which was fantastic, you'll love the read on the second book. It's a really good book. I've seen it. Ooh. Hey. I'm
round
going to
two.
tell you to play again.
Round two.
That was so much a better show than freaking Monday. I can tell you that much.
Because I'm back here, Ralph.
I have a feeling you're right. All right, so they're only at $35. They're trying only to get to $1,500. Yeah, $1,500. They got 6 days left. It should still be an easy way to get there. Help support these guys. These guys are trying to get this book out. This will help you bring the book out. I think they're already ready to go. He's just trying to get some help getting everything done. So they're trying to get this published and out, and it's already ready to go. So when you guys back it, you'll have it by this Christmas, if I remember right.
I remember when he showed us this in January. It's been coming along, so it's coming on nicely, like January-ish, a few months ago. Yeah,
Wow.
it's coming along nicely.
Doesn't even feel like that was that long ago.
At some point earlier this year.
The art is
It
fantastic.
was like my second or third show, or it was like really early for me. So
yeah, they're great guys. They got the whole thing going. We're Izzyverse tomorrow. We'll talk about it more. There's also a couple other books that are ready to go. Then, of course, we can talk a little bit about Mark Torres's. Came from the radio.
Came from the radio, everybody. Welcome to another live show on Wednesdays.
Live on Wednesdays, yeah. All right, let's see. There we go. Designated. That is Mark Torres's book. He is coming out sometime in the next couple of weeks. He's going to be here next week, I think. If I remember right, to talk about his Kickstarter.
Should be.
Yeah, it should be next week. So if you guys get a chance, go to the page, get the press the notify upon launch. That way you'll know when the book gets shot out there into the world.
30 years in the making, this book.
Yep, this book is 30 years in making. We've been there the whole time rooting him on. I'm going to take this and I'm going to share it over here so you guys can go check it out and support.
30 years was his first words. I want to make a comic show. 30 years, geez.
Longer than I've been alive.
Wow.
Well, yeah, you didn't see the crow.
We also have Phil Russell's book Tragedy, which is going to kick off in August as well. And I think he's doing the same thing with Notify Upon Launch. So guys, go over to Phil's Kickstarter page. Did I bring it up? I swear I did.
You got another chapter out already?
Yep, chapter 4 is getting ready to go, and the Kickstarter is getting ready to start. So you guys can get your fill of Tragedy next week. Well, not next week, probably in the next couple of weeks. But right now, you can go and notify upon launch, which is always important because it lets the creators know who's interested in the book.
For those that are in this Kickstarter, fill out your survey. There's still people who didn't fill out their survey.
That's true.
You don't want. I mean, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. Just then they get mad when they don't get their stuff. It's like, well, you know.
Why didn't I get my stuff? Well, you know, you didn't fill out the survey.
We don't know where you live. We don't know.
How am I supposed to send this to you if we don't know where you live?
You send it to me, of course.
It bugs me out when people get like so upset. Well, how come you didn't send me my stuff? and I'm like, did you fill out the survey? Why do I need to fill out the survey?
No, I know, because whenever I get those notifications, hey, a lot of people didn't fill out their surveys. I always think it's me. It's like, oh, snap. But it's never me. But I always think it's me because I don't remember what I did.
I always check myself.
It's like, fill out your survey. Yeah. And you know your cookies does it automatically. Your cookies goes, yeah, your address. Like, we know. Like, goodbye. So I don't remember if I do it or not. It's like, oh, man. It's never me.
I completely feel you. I completely agree. You know,
What?
this is so strange. I could swear Phil had this thing on his page. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong place. Well, as we go on with the show, I'll probably show it off at some point or another.
We'll find them.
Yeah, so we got
He's
Mark
nice.
Torres, we got Phil Russert, we got the guys from Cupid's Throw at Christmas. Tomorrow we have a couple other people that we're going to showcase. Actually, and you know, so make sure to support these people, guys, because you know supporting the independents is important. Because you know, like I said, you know, we're the future of the comics. You want to support the independents. You know, Source Point Press is amazing, and I can't talk enough about them. And they started off pretty small, and now they're pretty big, and they do a good job at putting fresh, beautiful stuff out there. They have amazing books out there. Dudes, you know, you guys gotta look beyond Marvel and DC. You know, and there's a lot of you guys out there that are like Marvel and DC suck, but you guys keep reading it. Or you give up completely instead of looking at the independents.
You guys read comics?
Yeah.
Speaking of, that's right, The Rejected.
Yep.
Great book. For our pal Stan the man. And Frank, you're going to be there at Terrificon this weekend, right?
Yeah.
What is Terrificon? You can't just lead into that. We haven't even addressed what the event is.
Well, of course not. But you know, Frank has to introduce himself, and we know we're going to Terrificon. So, Frank, go ahead.
It's all right. I'm doing a podcast without any books. I feel real intelligent.
Well, don't worry. Keep talking, and I'll bring up what you sent me.
All right, cool. Yeah, just put them in storage. I got to get them, you know. But anyway, I'm the author of the Dark Legend of the Foreigner, Frank DiStefano, author.com. It's the website. You could read about me. You know, you could leave your nice comments, or if you know me, you could go fuck off. You know. But I've been trying to kill it at CradleCon and Eternal Cons and Awesome Cons and now Terrificons. You know, just trying to get the word out there, just like we all are trying to do. You know, trying to
Positively named cons, not like garbage cons.
grow the name. So I do have some really good news. So my best friend built my website, which I commend him all, and he built it. And the last, I'd say the last quarter, I've got almost about 2,000 views on the website. So which is really, really good. You know.
Great.
You know, from not having really anybody viewing it, promoting it on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, doing Facebook ads, little things that, you know, kind of helped, you know, grow the brand. So, you know, definitely it has helped. And, you know, being on the East Coast, you know, obviously, you know, East Coast with the marketing and you know, the areas, because New York is the central publishing of the world right here in our own backyard, you know. So trying to get these out there, and you know, we'll see what we're going to do at Terrificon, which I think I'm going to kill it there, you know.
Well, you've been doing good at all the cons you've gone to.
I have.
Yeah.
Bro, I haven't seen this cover.
When I did Washington, I was in a really bad spot, but I still sold about 35 to 40 packages, which is I'm packaging the book 1, book 2. Now I got some t-shirts I'm bringing to, you know, Terrificon, you know, have some bookmarks and some stickers. So I'm packaging them all together, and obviously you could buy them separate or, you know, just the 2 books, whatever. But you know, I think I'm really gonna you know, do some great numbers there.
Hope so, bro.
I agree. I completely agree.
You know, in for DC, I didn't have the t-shirts. They arrived a day later.
That's right. You were supposed to have the t-shirts there.
Yeah, I was.
Forgot about that.
You know, but hey, listen, if you guys come by, I'll give them. I got a bunch for you guys too. So when you come, let me know.
Well, you know me. I love t-shirts.
Listen, you know what I did? I ordered 125 of them. So I mixed it up. I did like a lot of extra large, and I did like maybe 10 and like 10 for like say like kids, like because a lot of these events are all family events, right? You bring your family, you bring your daughter, you bring your wife, or whatever. You bring people. So I figured, hey, let me target some kids, you know. So I got a couple for them, and like I had a lot of kids that came and were really interested in it, and like it's great to see younger generations that are looking not just at Marvel and DC, but just at things that they have never seen before, never seen on Twitter or Facebook or something completely different, like artists that are different than Marvel and DC, which gives me a lot of hope for the future of younger generations trying to find something completely different and the independent, writers and comic book publishers and stuff like that to broaden their horizon other than Marvel and DC,
Right.
which is what we all try to do here.
We're trying to show you guys there's other stuff out there. Much other stuff, yeah. Some great stuff. There's other companies, there's other things. There's so much out there, especially for our geekdoms. And this is a time period now where you just don't have to sit with one thing. You can be everywhere and enjoy all of it.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I can't wait for Terrificon. There goes roaming Tony. I was wondering when you come back.
See, for me, it works out because, like, I'm on Long Island, right? So all I have to do is hop on the ferry to go to Orion. I'm not driving through the city where, Ralph, you live in Brooklyn, so you just hopping over or taking the train, right? So it works for you. So, listen, you're going to see Little Man there. Little Man's not so little, man.
Well, I remember the last time I saw him at WinterCon. He was huge. I was like, whoa.
But dude, he's like hitting my chin. Like
Time flies, man. Yeah, believe me. I tell people all the time, if you want to see time actually flow, have kids, because that's when you see it flow.
Yeah,
That doesn't sound fun.
It's fun and it's not fun at the same time.
You want to face the cold, hard reality of your mortality.
Exactly. There you go.
So
Mortality.
Nathan, when I first met Ralph, which one did you guys do? You did what, East Coast Comic Con?
Yeah, we first met you. It was me and Leslie at East Coast Comic Con.
My son was there, and I still able to pull up that interview that I could find on Google. I could still pull up that interview, and Ralph was behind the camera. Leslie was asking me questions, and my son, I don't know how.
All over the place.
He had to be 6 or 7. It was kind of entertaining just watching him sitting at the table, but it's but the fun thing is that since that moment, that first Comic-Con that I had, and I went through a lot of changes with the Dark Legend and stuff like that, covers and rewrites and stuff like that, right? He's been to almost 10 Comic-Cons with me, whether it was on Long Island or the only one he never did was DC, which was in June, but he had to study for his finals and stuff like that. So given you don't want to take him out of school for that, but he's been to almost every single one minus that one that I've done, just about. He loves doing them. He likes walking around. And then I put him to work. Hey, listen, hand out my business cards. Hey, have him come over to the table.
It's a great place to be. Yeah,
free labor right now,
dude. I wish when I was a kid, I would be going to Comic-Con to Comic-Con to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
You know what his payment is? That I have to buy him Funko Pops.
That sounds like a good payment for me.
Oh yeah, totally.
That sounds like a gateway into the community. Mr. Jordan, how many Funko Pops you got sitting behind there?
Ooh, that's true, right?
In all 3 rooms upstairs where I'm at, there's probably 320.
That's
My
Is it-
son, right? My
Are you
son's
going
13.
after anything specific or just everything?
I have a little bit of just about anything really. I mostly, Marvel or anime,
Nice.
whatever.
My son right now has 135. He's 13.
Well,
He's a big Simpsons guy, so he has a lot. Like he goes, like his, my ex, always goes and gets them. I get him a few just to kind of, like he wanted me to buy him stuff at Washington at Awesome Con, but they didn't really have that kind of stuff there. They had a little bit, but it wasn't like, and then when I was manning the booth, because it was just me there, I don't want to be walking around and be like, hey, let me get you some Funko Pops while you're not here. I still need to man the table. So,
yeah, man.
you're me.
Does he open the box? Does he open the box or does he leave
When
him
he
in the
was
box?
younger, he did, Tony. He did. But now he's probably got about 75 that he hasn't, and then realized just like, you don't want to ruin like that Babe Ruth card, right? You find that red
Yeah.
Babe Ruth.
They'll just open them, man. They're not gonna be worth anything, man. There's too many. There's too many. That's the problem. There's too many. They're not gonna be worth anything, man.
1 8-month period when he's in his mid
Yeah.
30s. But now-
Just
Well,
open them, man. Have fun.
I think the ones that you don't
No,
open
nothing
are the
that
ones-
comes out in our time is gonna be worth anything, man. Just open it and have fun. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Just watch
I
like
do,
comic book men. Like watch 3 episodes of comic book men. You'll get over that. My stuff is really worth something. Hey, this is a comic I got from the 90s. I'll give you 2 pennies.
I mean,
Just-
he's a kid. He's a kid, so I let him enjoy and just be like whatever he wants to do. He started opening them, then realizing like certain things that might grow in worth. Like I have a
yeah, you do never know. It's almost like the stock market. You never know.
No, it's true. Like I still have a rookie Albert Pujols card. In another 20 years, you know how much that'll be worth?
Yeah.
It's worth a decent amount now.
Yeah.
Well, you never know what's going to be worth something, what's not going to be worth
Yeah,
something.
sometimes you never
No,
know.
you don't. But
I mean,
Doing it right, collect what you like.
Yeah.
it is crazy. Oop, go ahead.
Say that again.
Oh, I was gonna say it is crazy what some of these actually do go for, though.
Oh yeah, if you
Yeah,
got the right one.
Yeah.
I don't have one that's like
No,
super
if
up
you're
there.
the buying now and selling now, that always works. But the buying now, waiting 10, 20 years, it doesn't always, that doesn't pan out. But some
one of the highest priced Funko Pops out there. I don't have it, but it is one from the Clockwork Orange movie, and it's like $50,000.
how much?
50,000.
Wow, are you serious?
Forget this.
Yeah,
Move
that
into
sounds about right.
Funkos. Making custom Funkos now.
It's that Alex the Large character.
It's just like NFTs, false scarcity, raised
I know.
prices.
I know there was one
Yeah.
that Kane Hodler made. It was like because I follow him on Facebook, right? So he has. I don't know. I think he did it last year or towards the fall of last year, so a few months ago, right, for Halloween or something. And there was like maybe 100, and he like any time that he pops up doing something, on his, like I follow him on Facebook, so like he did like a half Kane and half Jason, right? And there was only like about 100 of them, but which obviously would drive up how valuable it was because it's very limited. So everybody trying to get it, something like that he'll do. He does periodically different ones, but that'll definitely drive a price of something like that, especially very limited amount, only handful, like 100.
Yeah.
Who's that? Which
Which
guy you said?
Funko Pop. I just want to see another Jason movie.
Uh,
I probably will make something again, but
Yeah, when I'm like 90, when I'm like
I don't know.
living in a retirement home,
They
Jake's
can't
gonna
leave
put
that
me in.
stuff alone. So
But the new Halloween looks good though. I'll tell you that. Did you guys see the teaser for that?
Yeah, I saw the teaser trailer for it where they're showing off the fighting over the years.
Yeah. I think it's going to be called it quits for her. Jamie Lee Curtis, I think she's calling it quits with that one.
Yeah.
She said that before, though.
Yeah, but I think she actually means it. I mean, what is she, like 70 now?
I don't know. I don't know how old she is
Daniel
now.
Craig was like, I'd rather like kill myself than do another Bond. And they're like, would you like?
I like Daniel Craig.
$1 million. It's like, okay.
Did you hear they want to revamp 007, and they were even contemplating getting The Rock to play 007? I'm like, oh my god, no, please.
That's not what I've been hearing. But
They should give what's his name a shot at it though. What's his name? Who's the
Idris Alba, because they were talking.
Yeah,
People were
Idris.
talking about that. Yeah, it's
that's what
give
I've
a
been
shot.
talking about the most. Yeah.
I wish they'd let him do one shot at it. Idris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It'll be interesting to see. It'll be different.
Mhm.
It would, but I think they want to revamp the character a little bit. I think that's what they said. So I don't know what they're exactly have in mind. But
Well, if they go with Idris Alba, then they're really revamping the
yeah, and she's a good actress. But I don't know, what direction they're gonna go. But they did say they were gonna revamp it in some way,
Right.
But hey, listen, whatever you get, I mean, there's been so many different things floating out there. I don't know when the timeline of this is going to happen, and you see the Flash is now going to go to HBO Max. Did you guys see that?
Oh yeah, that's surprising.
They're not releasing.
That is surprising.
Okay.
Oh well, I know that, Tony, because he's had.
You heard all the Ezra Miller
arrested.
stuff? The guy's a nut. Like.
What's he been? He's been arrested for DWI, right? And then didn't he do something with a kid or something?
Yeah.
They kidnapped somebody or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, they want to kind of not have these, like, if you promote something like that with him in it, they don't want the bad press with it. So that's why I think they're going to go HBO Max. And I obviously, they spent years trying to make this movie, and now he does all this crap, and now it's like, all right, I know I can curse, but I'm not. But it's like, you really gonna do something like this right before we, when does that come out? Is that like November?
I don't know.
I don't know because when this whole thing happened, it kind of got delayed. Yeah.
Is that why they didn't say anything at San Diego about any of
That's what they said. They said they didn't want to say anything in San Diego because of all the bad press.
They got Amber Heard.
Well, I think the problem with the film is that he's in the problem with the film is that it's a multiverse movie. So Ezra Miller is playing different versions of himself. So
yeah, but now
it's too much to like recast him and reshoot those scenes. It's almost like doing the whole movie over. So they can't. I mean, they have. Well, I mean, for the next movie, but
yeah,
not in.
You mean for this movie?
In the future, sure. This is it for him, but in this movie, there's nothing they can do about it. It's like
no, unfortunately they
it's
can't.
too late in the process.
Yeah,
So,
I think they're looking for the guy that played it on WB. From what I've been
that's
reading.
the rumor.
Good.
Yeah, that's what I read. I read that on comic book, but like I actually feel bad for Warner Brothers because they put so much money, hard and effort, and COVID happened and all this other stuff that obviously held things up. And now they want to release it, and now they can't even do it on a widescreen release basis because it would just, like everybody just said, it's just going to bring so much bad press for this guy backing him and stuff. So yeah, I just feel bad.
Yeah.
It actually
and it's funny because the movie itself actually looks like it was going well for them. Flashpoint is always a great story. And if they're going towards the multiverse, which seems like both companies want to do, it's a good story.
And it's going to be great to see Michael Keaton in the Batman suit again. That's going to be, I can't wait for that. Dude, he was still the best Batman. I still love Michael Keaton.
Keaton's good. I'm still a pow, zam, boom Batman guy. So
Adam West.
Adam West. Adam West. Yep.
And where's it? Burt Ward, right? It was
Yeah,
Burt
Adam
Ward.
West and Burt
Wow.
Ward.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they put Burt into the Crisis films, Crisis TV show. The whole crossover thing that happened. That was pretty good.
Hey, did you?
I like Patterson a lot. I liked him a lot, even though it wasn't the greatest movie. I liked him. He looked like in costume to me. He looked more like Batman than the other ones.
Hey,
so,
Ralph,
in
when
costume,
you went
No love.
so I liked him a lot.
when you guys did EternalCon, right, Ralph? When you went to do EternalCon, not this year, last year, right, when everything started opening, you were at EternalCon, right?
Last year, I don't think so.
Oh, you went to CradleCon. They had the 1960 car there.
Well, they had it this year too.
Oh,
Yeah, they did have this there.
Yeah, we know.
I know last year they had it, you know, but I didn't do it this year.
The guy who owns that goes to a lot of those shows. He's a funny guy. I forget what show that, but I ended up like just talking with him. He was telling me like stories of the Batmobile that I probably can't say.
Yeah, the Mystery Machine.
But they were ridiculous.
Yeah, they were.
They had a couple of the nice Batman cars. They had the Christian Bale Batman car from I think that big massive one that goes through. They had that one, which was cool. They had
the Bat Tank, the big one.
Yeah, they had the Bat Tank there. That was awesome. I like that car. I want to drive down the LIE and see if I'll cut up the LIE more than it already is.
I don't think you can cut it up more, man. You go on the LIE.
Well, they're plowing parts of it, but not by you though. But they're plowing. You know, they started to do like Park, West Babylon.
Got stuck for 45 minutes in Patchogue, I saw.
Yeah, easy.
That was great.
Parts of Southern State, they're getting like early, like east. So I don't know if they're going how far west they're going because that's obviously a different county. And you know, we bitch and we fight over who owns what road on what county because we're just stupid, you know.
So anyways,
hey, I'm just being honest.
Oh man! And speaking of the devil here, you know, since we were all talking about conventions and all the whatnot, Terrificon is where we will be this weekend. Izzy will be there on Friday with his Izzyverse. And we will be there on Saturday to check out all the comings of Terrificon. We had a great road trip last year, so it's time for a road trip part 2.
You kids better be up early.
You know what you guys do? Are you gonna guys document that because that would be funny, man?
Oh, I guess we'll see how much we're documenting.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let's see. Will Playton is saying, "Hey troops, funk is one of my favorite entrepreneur stories." And I think it's the end of the Halloween arc, like Bale's
entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur. What did you say?
Yeah. you leave my Brooklyn accent alone.
The writer here. The writer. Come on, entrepreneur, dude.
Well, that makes perfect sense if I'm the writer.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Listen, he's a writer, not a reader.
There you go.
Go.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. Will Playton does amazing stuff. You should check out his art. It is fantastic. He probably will join us soon, and because he wants to like hang out and draw stuff while we talk.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Oh, definitely, and especially since you guys saw how his Ghost Rider came out from last time. It looks fantastic.
Indeed.
Yep. That was sick.
Yep. So Terrificon looks like it's going to be a blast. It looks like there's going to be a couple people there we know.
A lot of people there we know.
That's
a lot of people actually.
That's a little bit of an understatement. I think we know like half the artist alley currently.
Yeah, usually. Dude, I feel like the longer we do this, the more people we know.
Well, because it's very convenient, because it's like Connecticut's just like over the bridge or
it's right
over
there.
the water. So it's really it's not that it's far, not that it's really not that far, you know. It's like I said, just right over the bridge practically, you know, and you gotta drive a little ways or whatever. You take a ferry if you're out east, You know, I mean, there's a lot of people that, like you guys know, obviously, me knowing you guys, and you know, how many people you probably should just for kicks and giggles and see how many people you actually know.
Well, see, that's why we've changed the way we cover these events, because we started to see more and more people we know. So now when we go, what we do is we have them say, "Hey, we're here at so and so. This is who I am. Check out my stuff online if you can't get here." That way, people can like
Oh, that's smart. So you live feed it.
Yeah. Well, not live, but close to live, because
but you record it and then you post it. I gotcha.
Yeah. And of course, our pal Shannon Meyer is going to be there. We love his art. I know I love his art, and I'm probably going to take some of my stuff here to have him sign it. He does fantastic work. One of my favorite pieces of his is Harley and Ivy kissing. You know, it just has this passion to it.
Yeah, but look how
with the art of his behind him.
He's really into progressive issues.
Look at the detail on that.
The detail on it. Yeah,
that's really. Oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't even know Shannon was going to be there. So
all
right.
He waits in lines to get his comic signed. That's what we're doing. God. Excellent, high quality content. Ironically, people will watch it.
Exactly. Well, Copy 801 is going to be having a lot of books and stuff to sign, if I know him very well. Last time he dude, man, he had like a how big was that thing? It was like what, a half box?
Oh yeah, easily.
Oh my God,
I was impressed he was carrying that thing around the whole day.
Dude, that thing was heavy, man. I think it was 2 half boxes.
He was gonna call me out of here.
Copy's a blast, and he's over there. He's gonna be getting his book signed from all the people he loves that are probably gonna be there.
I believe he's looking at Ariel Diaz. I know Javon Jordan's gonna be there. There's a bunch of up and coming artists who you're looking to try to get some work from. Gonna be there.
Yeah, they always have a good selection in their artist alley. So, Terrificon is a pretty terrific con.
No pun intended with that one.
And I love all these like flyers and commercials that they've done. They've been having a blast with this. You can tell that they just love everything they're doing.
Yeah, and the Mohegan Sun, pretty interesting place.
Oh, it is. It's a great place to have a convention.
Fun.
See, they got a lot of good stuff on their site over here. Here's the thing. Let's see if we can show it off a little bit. We'll probably get like a hit from this.
Yep. Thank you, Ralph.
Okay,
do you really want to? Do you really want to
We're
take
gonna get a hit from
it?
this. We are going to get a hit from that, Ralph. Oh, you can mute. It's too late. It's too late.
Someone come on down and see. And make sure you don't cross the streets. A chance to meet the stars from your favorite things. Bring friends, cosplay for days. Let's go. I still use the ink like a magic wand. I made a great grab a seat, pose a crazy. And comics fans and I, Mohegans where it starts. Do you really want to? Do you really want to take it? Terrificon's the best around. Do you really want to? Do you really want to take it? Grab your friends and come on down. The shows you love, t-shirts, songs, the games and loves of you. Cosplaying with your armor on, go moves and punch your stones. Do you really want to? Do you really want to take it? Terrificon's the place to be. Do you really want to? Do you really want to take it? Kids under 7 get it free. Friends and legends too. They're all here and wanna meet with you. Assemble for 3 days of fun. It's Terrificon and Mohegan Sun.
Wow.
Visit Terrificon.com for all your Terrificon needs.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, Terrificon looks like it's gonna be a blast. When they put this thing up, I was just cracking up. I was like, oh my god, they really I knew they were gonna go in this direction. You know, it's just it's too much fun not to make fun of.
You know what I would like to know? I want to see how many takes it took to get that right.
They probably just did it in one shot and then just took the best bits they got.
Exactly. Because that's a lot of people to have dancing. Let's see. This reminds me so much of early 2000s anime comic convention promotions of the good old days.
Come on down to New York Comic Con.
Oh my god!
This weekend at the Javits Center.
I forgot about those. Wow. Yeah, those were really nice.
Yeah,
You like those? I hated those.
Well, you heard my sarcasm.
Remember when cons like that wanted you to show up?
Yeah.
Remember when they actually needed
you
you
to
to show up?
Yeah. We just buy a ticket without going refresh.
Yeah.
Just put it all like you.
Buy a ticket, get in, have fun, enjoy some comics, do some cosplay. You know, now it's like a production and a half. That's why we like the smaller conventions so much, is because you get a chance to actually feel how it used to be, you know, in the conventions.
I mean, Anime NYC is kind of fun, but it's getting harder and harder to get into.
That's a definite. Anime NYC is becoming another New York Comic Con.
Yeah, those 3-day tickets, they sold out like in a half hour.
Yeah.
90-day tickets.
So the thing is, I think it's going in like the exact opposite direction Comic Con went.
Well, it's funny because it's actually building like New York Comic Con did, because New York Comic Con had this slow amp. Of course, there's my daughter and her shiny little hand. There she goes.
Hello.
Hey, I know.
How are you?
Very
very
nice.
She wants to show off her amiibo cards for her Animal Crossing.
Oh,
nice.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's go.
After a while, I finally get amiibo cards, and technically they're not the ones that I was looking for, but I'm surprised I found the Sanrio ones.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah.
Give effort to me, because I actually made a very nice house in my
She's been talking about her Animal Crossing stuff for a while. So if you've been following us here at the Written Red, you know that she's been building this beautiful world in Animal Crossing.
Island. I wish I could show you it.
Yo, Animal Crossing stream when?
That's what she's been telling me. She goes, "Hey, we should do an Animal Crossing stream."
Honestly,
Pineapple gaming stream when?
And that's what she said, a gaming stream as well. She was like, "Oh, Ralph, you should do a gaming stream."
I've been saying that for how long?
Hey, I told you, as soon as you're ready to go, go.
I don't have that access.
Oh man.
All right.
Well, we're a bunch of video game crazy people over here, and it's funny that we don't have any kind of video game centered stuff actually. Hey, well, we do hit a couple of video game conventions. Like I know there's one coming up in August with
There's my Capcom shelf back there. So
well, we already know that
I can't see it, Tony. I can't see it. There's too many Gundams.
That's what Capcom made Gundam games, so there you go. Now Bamco has a license.
Now Capcom has a license.
But if you can't come to Terrificon this weekend, say perhaps you are in the other side of the country, Anime Matsuri down in Texas has a couple of our friends also hanging out there. So if you see them there, go say hi.
I've seen that one being promoted.
Oh, nice. Where's that?
Yeah,
at?
it's one of the bigger ones.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually know a couple of people going there this weekend.
Yeah, we actually have people going all over the country for the next couple of weekends. You know, because C2E2 is coming right up as well.
Yeah, but everyone we know goes to C2E2.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
That's not surprising. That's like, oh yeah, the family's moving. Who's in the family? Oh, you know, the family.
Yeah, we got a lot of people going to C2E2. I know Dirk is going to be there. Dirk Manning's going to be at C2E2. He's going to be showing off some of his stuff. And, you know, it's always a pleasure to run into him at conventions because he's a blast to meet at conventions. If you haven't had a chance to meet Dirk Manning, and if you're at C2E2, go check them out because Dirk is a blast in person. If you think he's a blast on the show, wait till you meet him in person.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Oh, man.
Chicken wings.
Chicken wings. We're talking about chicken wings now?
Yes. How do you guys like to eat your chicken wings?
Boneless.
I like boneless chicken wings. It's like an oxymoron, but I like them.
Garlic parmesan.
Ooh, that's a good one. You know, you can see we're all a bunch of chicken wing fanatics over here. Wings for wings.
Yeah, dip them, eat them.
There you go.
Well, I'm a big burger person too, so.
No, we're not talking about burgers tonight. We're talking about chicken wings.
No, burgers.
Oh wait, see now you got me hungry, and I'm going to mention something, and you guys are going to kill me, but it's okay. So, I work for Liberty Coca-Cola, right?
Oh,
so,
that's right. You told us.
So supplies. So sometimes during the summers, it makes it harder to actually keep it like a deli sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I swung by Wendy's the other day.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is a Wendy's story. This is a good Wendy's story though. if you like the pretzel burgers and the chicken the chicken pretzel burgers or the burgers,
Yeah, I
they're
remember those.
coming. They're gonna make that permanent on the menu, dude. I was watering at my mouth. I'm like, oh, that's so.
Yes.
She told me that about 2-3 weeks ago. And I'm like, oh man, this is killing me. I'm like, it has to be beginning of August. She's like, yeah, it's beginning of August. I'm like, what? So wait, why wait? But
You know what's my favorite item on the Wendy's menu?
Which one?
It is the pretzel bourbon bacon burger.
Never had that one. Never had that one.
Like they
Now you're
take the
making-
pretzel and they take the bourbon and they combined it.
I remember that one. I had it once. It was fantastic. Oh,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah.
All
You
right,
know,
what's everyone's
as
go-to
convention
fast
goers,
food?
we end up eating a lot of fast food.
And Shen is over here saying she definitely likes bones in her chicken wings.
Never had that. I gotta check that out, man.
Oh yeah, no, bro, it's amazing.
I gotta check it out. I'm sure I'll probably find the Wendy's. Is that a permanent thing on that menu or no?
No, that's like one of the hidden menu items.
Okay.
They had it out for a little bit on the regular menu.
No, Ralph, I special ordered that for us.
Oh, okay. never
I
mind.
special ordered that.
I see you remembered when I ate it. Okay.
Like they have one now, but it doesn't have the pretzel. Like
No.
on the menu.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
No,
But it doesn't have the pretzel. Yeah.
They're taking something off the menu. I forgot what she said. I can't remember. She said it like
Coming up.
about 2 weeks ago. They're taking something off. I forgot what. And it was like weird because like they took off the vanilla frosty, and I didn't know when they put a strawberry there. Not that I haven't
That's
tried
for a
it.
limited time, though.
Was it limited time?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Not the chicken bites. Not the chicken bites, right?
No,
the chicken
no, no,
bites.
no.
Good, good,
See, I
good.
gotta see. Just see where they started, Ralph.
You see,
I'm
you
such
know,
a
yeah,
trouble.
yeah. Well, you know, they should pay you some extra money because now you started talking
I'm not
about
promoting Wendy's.
So,
Hey, listen, thank God
below
that's
Virginia, Wendy's has the Southeast chicken sandwich,
Ooh.
and that is a good burger.
That sounds like a
Because
good burger.
they have some for a burger, they have it also for chicken sandwich, but it's only like south of Virginia, and it is good.
I
But
knew
like we
somebody
don't
had to
get that
mention.
up here.
I knew somebody had to mention the Choco Taco because they took it
Yeah,
off.
I heard that. I just
It's
saw that on
gone.
Facebook. I did
Yep.
see that yesterday. My friend Randy posted that.
It is gone. The Choco Taco is gone. Rest in peace, Choco Taco.
Well, they said they might put it on ice cream trucks or something like that. Like I did read something on that they're thinking about doing that and not like just like wholesaling it to grocery stores.
Dude, man, the one thing I've been dying to have here in America that's from another country is Japan's Mega Mac. You know, the Mega Big Mac. You know, and I keep waiting for them to bring it over here because you know that sounds fantastic.
Wait, they have a Mega Big Mac?
Yeah.
So here's the
Wow.
thing. Japan's Mega Big Mac is like still smaller than our Big Mac.
Yeah, their portions, at least from when I went, their portions are smaller. So they're not,
Oh, that's a
you know.
definite. I already knew that, but I know that if they bring it over here to America where everything's big, they'll probably make it into a nice big Mac.
But it's not gonna taste the same.
Then it will be called
Oh,
something
it's not.
Better
else.
over there, man.
It's not. I
Then it
know
will be
it's
called
not. Dude,
it will
I
be
don't
called something
understand.
else.
What I've always wondered about the Big Mac is it's supposed to be
Oh,
big,
man.
right? But
Yeah,
you got
it's
these
not-
two tiny little patties inside this Big Mac. You're like, why don't we put the quarter pounder patties and make it a Big Mac? You know? That's just me, though. You guys got me talking about fast food here, so
Coming to you now, a burger for Japan. What? They don't eat in Japan. Oh, what the- they're all skinny. They don't eat in Japan.
They just eat better than us, bro.
Only the sumo wrestlers eat. Only the sumo wrestlers eat. That's it. All they eat is rice, man. They don't eat. Coming from
Dude,
Japan.
why is it I went to Cancun and went to McDonald's in Cancun, and the McDonald's experience in Cancun was it felt like they killed the cow in the back and brought it to me.
You
That's how
mean in the
fresh
good
it
way,
is.
right? Not
In a
not
good
in
way.
like
Oh,
okay,
no,
good,
in a
good,
very
good.
good way.
Okay.
It's till this day, that Cancun McDonald's is the best McDonald's I've ever been to.
Do they serve beer with your meal? If you want it,
Yeah.
if you want it.
They
The
serve
Dominican
beer.
Republic, they do that. Yeah, they serve you beer.
That's
you get a
awesome.
Heineken. You get a Heineken right with your free
Oh
tea.
no, I had a Dos
Number 2 combo.
nice Dos
Heineken in a bottle.
a nice big
Oh, I can't drink
burger.
Heineken.
Oh,
Wow.
great.
I'm not a Heineken guy. I can't drink Heinekens.
No.
Give me Corona. Corona all the way, man.
Corona. Yeah.
That's all they had when I was in Mexico was Corona and Dos Equis.
Yeah,
Modelo,
Corona.
yeah, because they brew it in that country.
And it
Yeah,
tastes
Dominican has Presidente. It's a lot stronger over there than over here. Like a whole lot.
Yeah,
stronger.
I was
well,
about to say that if you drink
Yeah.
a Presidente here, it doesn't taste as good as it
Nah.
does. Ugh.
yeah,
No.
but that's the same
That's
thing
a-
as a Guinness, right?
Yeah, that's why.
Oh my
That's why
God.
you go for
Yes.
That's why you go for local beer. Like when you're
Yeah.
here, try to get something that's local. It's always gonna
Well,
be
it's
better.
also watered down. A lot
Yeah.
of the stuff is watered down here.
Mhm.
You know, when they make it or whatever. I mean,
Right.
I don't know how they do the Guinness. I don't know if they import it like how we export, like say Bud or you know Bud Light or Coors or whatever. You know,
Mhm.
overseas. I don't know. I don't know how that goes. But I'm
Right,
sure
so-
it's not the same.
So, folks, so I can mention this before we forget to mention it because I'll forget. I found the tragedy stuff, so I'm going to share it up here on the screen. You know, tragedy is going to be starting soon. Right now, you can go to the page and get notified when it kickstarts or when it starts.
When the kicking
And
starts.
exactly when the kickstarters, when the starters kick over, when you know what I'm saying. You know, so far, dude, Tragedy is a fantastic book. It has amazing art, great story. Keep reading the book. It just gets better and better and better. And believe me, I've read all the way to issue, I think, 8, and he does very well at crafting a story. And the art just keeps getting better and better, especially the covers. You know, they're just amazing, beautiful covers. He's been revealing the covers to issue 4 slowly, and they look fantastic already. So do yourself a favor and
doing another cover.
Say that again.
Is our friend Son of Saint doing another cover?
I'm wondering. Son of Saint's been quiet about it, but I'm wondering if he's doing it or not. I guess we'll see.
We can find him. Wait, is he? Yeah, he's gonna be there tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
Son of Saint's gonna be at Terrificon? I don't think so. He's been really busy.
Oh,
I mean, really busy. I don't remember the last convention I saw him at.
I don't think he's doing Terrificon,
but don't worry.
We say this and then we're gonna find him. I guarantee you.
It'll probably be, that'd be funny.
I guarantee you, we're gonna say that, and we're gonna find him.
I hope so. Angel's the man.
Angel, Son of Saint is the man. Dude, I just got all the memories of the When Worlds Collide that we did together, and I had so much fun challenging myself to write those stories for the beautiful art that he created. Just amazing art. Son of Saint is an incredible artist.
Really good. Really good covers would draw me in. If I saw that, I'd pick that up in a minute.
Make a variant cover of your book.
I've been considering it. We'll see what happens.
I was talking to Frank.
Oh, okay.
Your book's not out.
So you guys got a secret out of me without even, you can blame Nat for it or thank Nat, whichever one you. Yeah, I've been considering a Hugbert cover from him. So
yeah, that artwork is killing, man.
Oh, his artwork is fantastic. I like what he does.
Yeah.
Let's see. Am I forgetting anything, guys? Is there anything I should put up while you guys are all here?
Yes.
I still feel
there is another amazing artist that we should most definitely talk about.
Get ready, Shen.
Oh, he knows. He knows.
Go ahead, do your thing.
So, there is a wonderful artist who just really, Ralph. You need to hit. You need to hit the button, or is my thing not popping up yet? Is my thing not pop? It should be.
Okay, I see it now.
You need to hit the. Yes, go follow Floofschmallow. Go follow Floofschmallow. Okay, look at her amazing art. She did another piece that should have been posted, and I'm waiting for her to post it because man, it is a beautiful piece.
That's really good, man.
Beautiful. Oh
she
yeah, no, she
work,
does amazing art, and she did one really recently that is really amazing. So Shen, post that up already so that way I can talk about it because that's what I was hoping was up here.
Probably why she hasn't posted it yet.
But go follow Floofschmallow. You're going to be seeing a lot of art of hers real soon based on a certain project that she's been working on.
That's a good project that I'm looking forward to.
But yeah, but look at that detail on that with
it's
even
amazing.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like look at that, man.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, just the detail with the eyes and all what is it, like a wreath in the background with the all that'd be Jesus.
And this is a mixture of Pokemon and
Okami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
so
wow.
Do yourself a favor, go over to Floofschmallow on Instagram, Twitter, DeviantArt, and just hit that follow button. Go support the girl.
She does great work. You should go follow. You should see her stuff. It is beautiful, and I'm just speaking of things. I know that I'm waiting for her to be able to do something for Hugbert too. So just had to mention that.
Oh man, you guys are gonna be blown away because I'm seeing some of this background stuff and ooh, beautiful.
All right, so that's Floof. Anything else that I'm missing here, guys? Don't all speak at once. Well, I know what Jordan's going to talk about. So, Jordan, go ahead and talk about Source Point Press.
Well,
I'm surprised. You're saying a bunch of stuff on the comments.
Oh, well, let's see. I can actually do this if I can get it down. There we go. Garrett Gunn, the creator of Good Boy.
Great book.
God, he has so many. He has so many projects.
Yeah.
Cold Dead Hands, Postmasters, etc. He was at. He was at I can't remember what convention it was, but he announced a project coming up called Okatron, Wrath of Sawbot, which is right here.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And he actually is creating that with voice actor that Nathan will know very well, Christopher Sabat.
Ooh.
Or Sabat.
That's Tony's area. I didn't grow up on Dragon Ball.
Yeah. But
well, you know who it is at least.
I know Dirk's Tales of Mystery Omnibus and Volume 5 should be coming out.
Oh, I've been waiting for that one.
Very soon.
Yeah.
I was backer number 1, and I will hold that trophy for as long as I live.
Dude, man, that's pretty good because his book goes like this.
Yeah, I was actually watching before the show started. I was watching the show that him, Rich, and Greg did with you guys.
Yeah.
And I was, seeing how he was talking about, being number 1 for Rich, and I'm like, huh, because aside from the Tales of Mr. Ree Kickstarter, I also ended up being the first one on his Cthulhu Jr.
Ooh,
oh, nice!
Wow,
I was like,
on a roll, man.
I was like dead in like the middle of a shift at work of my last job, and I happened to pull my phone out right as the email and everything popped up, and I'm like, all right, time to go.
Go time.
It's always great to be supportive of the people we care about and we like and we follow, and you got the prize, man. That number 1, a lot of people want that stuff.
And not only was it the number 1 spot, but I'm also the first person to get one of those wonderful statues too.
Ooh, that's a great statue. That was a great statue for that campaign. And it was only a couple of them, right? It was only a certain amount.
13. Yeah.
Ah, that's right, 13. And
Yep.
that thing was amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
so was the stuffy for Cthulhu Jr.
Yep. At first originally I was going to go with the hardcover, the plushie, and the shirt. But then I started helping out other Source Point guys with their stuff, and I'm like, well, I can't afford all this stuff at once.
Right.
Oh, I completely feel you because I wanted that stuffy, but I wasn't able. I was like, I can't afford it.
Let's see.
Yeah, I got the book and that's it.
Yeah,
as usual, as soon as I can see where I can get a print book, that's where I stop.
But that stuff
Wish I could do more.
I wanted it so much.
Yeah.
That stuffy was really cute. Yes, people, I like stuffies. What do you want?
Let's see. Talk of artists and everything. I got this back.
Look at that.
That's nice.
Oh, that is nice.
It's a watercolor of Spider Gwen.
Dude.
It was a 1 in 5. Only 5 of them were made.
That is amazing. That is a nice piece.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not done well, but that was done well.
No, with all that coloring in there.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
I also have this one right here.
No, Darth Maul.
Ah, look at that.
Darth Maul.
Yep, my favorite Sith of all time.
Darth Maul is fantastic. I love the story arc. And I love that last fight in Rebels with him and Obi-Wan because it was so samurai.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are like, it wasn't a big fight. I'm like, yeah, but that was totally an epic fight. It was just a samurai fight because that's how samurais fought. It wasn't
This
all
is
about
what's
all this.
wrong with the whole Star Wars community. You old people, all you want is all pandering and what you've grown up with. You can't embrace the new stuff. Stop
all you-
relying on the old.
All you want is community.
Hey
A
Nathan, can
story
you do
that's
that
good.
again in slow motion? That was kind of funny.
Oh boy.
That was stellar though. It was funny.
But you know, I owe a lot to Dirk and Source Point and all that. Though you know, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have truly gotten into comics. You know, just
That's great.
Yeah.
Everyone's got an entry somewhere.
You know, you got a great entry there with Dirk because you know his books are fantastic.
yep.
He's a really great writer.
Because of him, I met one of my favorite. Actually, I met my favorite of all time wrestling commentator, Tony Schiavone.
Tony
Oh,
Schiavone.
he's awesome.
I was
Man.
wondering if you were going to put that on.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, look at that.
I went to Astronomicon 5 in Detroit, or when it was in Ann Arbor, Michigan, because I knew Dirk was going, so I wanted to try to be there with him and everything. And I saw Tony was there, and you know, I was talking to one of the people by Dirk and his table, and I'm like, man, you know, everyone talks about Jerry Lawler, Jim Ross, this and that, but to me, Tony Schiavone is my favorite of all time. And they're like, "You want a picture with him? You don't have to pay for it. We'll take care of it for you." And I'm like, oh God, I nearly started crying in front of him.
That's a great moment.
Well, yeah,
That's
if
great.
it's someone that you respected, and you know, as a wrestling fan, and you know, with WCW days and stuff like that. What is he now? He's in what, AEW, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You know, I mean, he's just a great voice, Jerry Lawler. You know, Jerry Lawler. You know, you got so many, you know, different people that just know how. It's very hard to, you know, and I respect the good wrestling commentators, but it is hard to find a really, really stellar wrestling commentator. To if you're jumping in, say, from like football or the NBA. Never apply for WWE or AEW.
Well, that's because you need to know what you're doing. You need to have that energy. You need to have that. You know, you're watching wrestling. You know,
it's all scripted.
It's
So
amazing thing too. You know, it may be scripted, but even if it is scripted, dude, that is a sport that really wrecks the body.
Oh yeah. Well, what do you think? The Rock. It was kind of funny, like. You know, Jordan, like I'm a big wrestling fan too, right? So I used to watch a lot of WWE before Vince pretty much destroyed it, you know, which is kind of happy that he got his ass in a lot of trouble, because I'm sure that's been hidden under the carpet for many, many years.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's gonna get what's coming to him, and you know, and it's just sad that the lives that he's destroyed in doing it, and he probably has no remorse doing what he did. But anyway, that's for another show. I'm sure you can, you know, but you know, just watching like The Rock, how he left on at the highlight. I think it was like 32 or 33, right? Oh, nice belt, nice. Was that the championship or the IC belt?
This was the winged eagle from the Attitude Era.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I knew it was, yeah. And I remember The Rock, when The Rock left, everybody was like, "Oh, why'd The Rock leave?" Well, the same reason why Cena, you know, years prior criticized The Rock for leaving at that WrestleMania where they did the two back to back. You know, or he bashed him, and a lot of their promos went really, really personal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then Cena wound up apologizing to The Rock because he was like, you know, he's like, "Oh, I realized that I made a mistake, and yeah, I'm doing the exact same thing that The Rock did, except Cena was a little older, right? Cena was like 37,
right?
36, where The Rock was like 32 or 33. But realizing that you can't keep on taking bumps all your entire life, and you're gonna have arthritis really, really bad.
Dude,
Like,
I'm amazed Hulk Hogan has had such a long career as he's had, because he's taken a lot of beatings.
Well,
yeah, but not like Mick Foley. Mick Foley is crippled. Taker is another guy.
Foley is such a nice guy. I got to meet him at New York Comic Con, and he has a heart of gold, man.
Yep, I met him at Astronomicon the same day I met Tony.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's a double whammy there.
Yeah,
you know where I met Mick Foley? Target.
I
swear to God, guys.
I know that convention. The Target convention is fantastic.
He's Long Island.
No, when I was married.
No, just out 3.
No, it was funny because I see this guy, and it was like kind of by like Stony Brook, Lake Grove. There was a Target over there. I forgot what town that technically is over there on Long Island. And I had to pick up something when Jake was really young. Like I had to get like something. I had, and I was still working for Coca-Cola, which I am now. And I'm driving home, stopped off, and like, all right, couldn't find something. He like needed like a certain baby formula, and I couldn't find it. Right. So I'm like, oh, and from this where my sister was, we were not like a few blocks from her house, so it was like not that like 5 minutes from Lake Grove, mall, right? So I go into Target, had to be like 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, and I see this guy stumbling and walking with ripped pants, and Jordan's laughing because he knows. And he's got it had to be in the fall or the winter, and he has the vest on, except it wasn't red and black, it was blue and black. And this guy walking with a massive like extra large coffee or whatever he had from Starbucks, because Starbucks are inside Targets. And I see him, and I'm like, man, do I do the douchey thing? And do I say, hey, man, awesome? Or, like he was looking at something at the front end. So I kind of probably made myself very evident, and I'm like, hey, by the way, you're fucking awesome. So I had something that like had like some kind of like cardboard on it because I didn't have anything on me. And he signed, great talk to you, Mick Foley, and he just signed it. And I never opened up the fucking package because it was like those small bite muffins. I think that's what it was. And he signed that, and I was buying it for my son. I'm like, yeah, screw this. I'm never opening this one. Buying another one. But he was such a classy guy. I know he does a lot of signings on Long Island, and he does like meet and greets and stuff, like when they do the signings and stuff. And he's just I can't say anymore. And what I really liked about Mick Foley is that in his wrestling career, he kept his roots. He stayed on Long Island, grew up on Long Island, was raised on Long Island, raised a family on Long Island, and lives on Long Island. And and he kept his roots. And not a lot of people do that. So I commend him for that,
I completely agree.
And I think that's why he has such a love and following because of that, because especially from New York, Long Island, trampling into, the Garden, watching Superfly. And, well, we know he did fly in Hell in a Cell, but now I don't want to keep on going with the wrestling thing. But
well, don't worry, because there's a good segue here, because dreams are fantastic things. And we all know that Shadow Rabbit can make dreams come true if you commission him to have your dreams come true. So, I love what Shadow's been working on recently, as you can see over here on the side, because, anything teddy bear related, I tend to like. And, he did a great job with this thing from Teddy's. It looks fantastic, man.
Thanks, bro. Yeah.
Dude, look at that.
Those Tales from Tales Beyond and Teddy's.
Yeah, we're gonna have him on the show soon, so I can't wait for that.
He's a really cool dude, and obviously also have a biased towards making cool teddy bear stuff. So
I wonder why.
so I think he's a gentleman of like mind. So I think that'll be a lot of fun talking to him.
Man, you did a great job with this Teddy. You actually caught his emotions, his badassness.
Thank you. I was tempted to make it more bloody, but I think that's.
I don't know. I think you did it without doing the blood.
Yeah, we can always add on some clown guts,
Exactly.
It's the anti-Hugbert.
A little whoop.
Yeah, it's like it's angry Hugbert. Dude, man, and of course, Shadow did his little promo over here. Hold on. Let's get the whole thing.
Hey, I'm Lewis.
Isn't that the old promo?
Rabbit Clay Guy. Yeah, I just kind of revamped. I was going through old stuff and trying. Check it out.
Lou, would you like me to make you a new promo?
Ooh, it sounds like a challenge.
I lost a lot of, I was trying to video myself sculpting for a while. And, I didn't back it up and I lost all the files. So then.
Would you like me to make you a new promo?
I was too depressed to start. We'll talk off camera there, my man.
Ooh, there are plans happening. There are things happening. There's great things happening. Can you smell what the net is cooking?
Deals.
No, because I don't go into the kitchen.
Investments to be invested in.
Oh my God, you got me thinking about The Rock, and I used to love his trash talking.
Oh, dude, his promos were great.
Oh.
And then he tried to do it at the Super Bowl. That was terrible, though. I'm sorry. It was funny, though.
He did a better job when he did it for Black Adam. So
that looks good. That movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're banking hard on.
When is it? November?
It's coming up.
Yeah.
October or November or something like that.
One of those, yeah.
It actually looks good, so I'm hoping it's as good as it looks.
It looks
I'm
really
behind.
good.
I still have to see Doctor Strange too. I didn't see that yet.
No,
yeah, Doctor Strange is pretty good.
I liked
It's pretty
it.
good.
Was it good?
I liked
It was
it.
pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Good chunk of this phase has been mid.
There's stuff that happens at the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have it at the cards.
Yeah.
Always stuff. Always.
It's not like
It's
not like No Way Home sort of after credits, but it's.
That Venom thing was so great. All right.
I'm not talking about the Venom thing. I'm talking about like
that Venom thing was
after
garbage.
credits where it's just like, oh, this is the trailer for Doctor Strange. By the way, we released this.
Right. I forgot about
the
that.
second day of the movie.
Dude, just the trailer. Completely out of my mind. Why do you have to?
I forgot about it.
Nathan, I actually forgot about that part. That was pretty bad, though. But it was funny.
No, just a trailer.
Yeah, he's like,
for the
oh, you
after
waited.
scene.
You
It's
waited
a
just
trailer
on
for the next movie.
Now you see Doctor Strange
Phase
2
4
trailer.
was phoning home,
terrible.
phoning in. Phase 4, waiting to Phase 5. Get some Blade in there or something,
I'm not impressed with anything they've announced, especially what they dropped at San Diego Comic-Con. Like,
oh, you mean all the stuff they're showing off?
Secret Wars?
What
it's not even Secret Wars.
Oh, that is
it's Secret Invasion.
What is it? The Kang Chronicles, the Secret Wars.
They didn't announce Kang Chronicles.
Yes, they did.
They did.
They did.
It's not on the big
first
screen
Avenger
that they
movie.
announced for like the timeline.
Well, the first Avenger movie is Kang, and the second Avenger movie is Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those are like coming out like.
Oh, those are 2024 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're 6 months apart from each other.
Not like last time where there was a whole year.
So one will be probably like May, and the other one will probably be like the November or December or
All right,
something.
so
yeah.
it is
Daredevil?
Guantanamo.
Well, if they're going,
Blade,
they're going
Daredevil, Secret Invasion, Loki.
Dude, I can't believe that Daredevil. They're gonna make 18 episodes for Daredevil.
Yep.
18 episodes.
And it looks like they're giving him the yellow suit.
Yeah. And then I think he shows up in She-Hulk.
Yep.
Yeah, Daredevil's gonna show up in She-Hulk. So he's gonna have Daredevil. He's gonna have about 4 different costumes. You're saying between here and his show. So.
Well, the Daredevil was a big announcement. Everybody went crazy for the Daredevil.
Yeah. As well they should.
Yeah.
There he
Marvel's
goes.
coming after us.
They already took one of them out.
There he goes.
No.
Actually,
But like,
He lasted pretty long. I'm impressed.
let's see.
That's what they say when they're like, "What do you mean you're not paying for our streaming service?"
That's not it.
So, did you guys see Jurassic Park? Are you guys Jurassic Park fans?
There we go.
kinda.
I tried watching it, but
I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was good.
What'd you guys think of it? I wasn't impressed. I'm a Jurassic Park fan.
I
thought it was okay.
I wasn't a fan of the whole Jurassic World series, but I do. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty cool, man. Look at that. That's a great pick.
That's a great pick.
Hell yeah, man.
I don't know. Like I wasn't too like I heard that it wraps up the story, but I've heard different things about it.
It's a terrible way to wrap up a story.
Okay.
Yeah, it started out really slow, right? Didn't it, Nathan?
Pretty much. Like, it's all honesty. It's nothing more than just pandering to the older fans.
Yeah,
and it completely butchers everything that they built up,
perfect.
and
I like
even
it.
butchers the older films even more.
That's messed up.
I wasn't a fan of the storyline either. I thought the storyline was terrible. I didn't like it. I was
On
like,
the flip
those
side, the graphics look good.
Yeah, it was good. And
It was a
special
beautiful
effects
movie,
and
yeah.
all that, but the building up the story like took forever. It like my son's a big Jurassic Park fan, so he wanted to see it, so we saw it, right? And we're sitting there, and he's like, "Oh, let's watch it." And I'm like, and my son turned around and he goes, "Man, this is really slow." But
he said it too. Wow.
Yeah,
And he's a fan.
He saw it out, and then he's like, Dad, come on, let's stay until after. I'm like, there's never after scene for Jurassic Park. Let's stay. We stayed, and we get a lot of air, and I'm like, Jake, I told you, there's never anything. They never do that. It's not that type of movie that they do. It's not Marvel or DC or stuff like that. So
They didn't show Westworld or Game of Thrones World at the end of it.
what do you guys think about Dungeons and Dragons getting announced at San Diego?
Well,
Right?
I'm excited about it.
That looks good.
It looked interesting.
Come on.
I saw the first movie. It can't be worse than that one. So
They made a movie on that already?
Ralph,
Yeah.
you're probably gonna jinx yourself on that.
it can't be worse than the Marlon Wayans movie.
I don't even remember that one.
Yeah, Marlon
No
Wayans.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. I kind of enjoyed that movie at the same time, but it was really campy, and I like campy stuff. So.
If you guys,
I didn't enjoy it at all.
Are they gonna ever make a Zelda movie? That'd be nice.
I would love
There was
Zelda.
talks about it for so long, but it never ended up happening.
I know, Jordan. I
Nintendo, man.
You
Are
want
Sony.
Are they coming? Are they rebooting Mario this year? I heard that.
It's
There's-
not necessarily a
there's-
reboot. It's a different. It's
Yeah.
a completely different
There's a,
timeline, different story. Like, it's not even
different
related to your
thing.
TV show.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's an
it is?
animated movie. It's an
Yeah.
animated movie made by the Despicable Me creators.
With
Oh,
Chris
who does
Pratt
that?
as
Actor doing
Mario.
Mario.
Chris Pratt.
There you go, Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, Jack Black, Seth Rogen.
It's a good cast. I want to see how this goes. I hope it's as better than
Leguizamo
I
gonna
think
be
it's
in
gonna Go Elmo!
No,
I mean-
come on. Let's show all the newbies and all the young kids the Mario that we had to be tortured with when we were watching. That was
Do you mean
torture.
the VHS Mario, where if
Hold on.
it's like the Italian guy?
Oh
who's,
no,
like,
no, no,
really
no.
large and probably
No,
doesn't.
no,
fit
that was
into the
good. That was
TV.
good. You're talking about the horrible movie.
I want to play elevator music and rock the Koopas in the elevator. That was kind of funny.
Oh, that movie?
I like the
Yeah.
old lady with the rocket shoes.
Leguizamo.
Oh man.
Oh, that's right. John Leguizamo.
Nintendo shoots down everything. They don't want almost hardly anything made of their stuff. So They shoot down everything. There's not even like proper. There's not even like a real proper like Mario anime or a Zelda anime or nothing. They shoot everything down.
Nope.
So
Yeah,
That's because the
I
last
know
time
Netflix
there
was
was
working on a Zelda series, but then nothing happened.
yeah,
Well, they would like Tony said, they really, you know, like
they clutch the pearls. Like, well, there's that Mario movie coming out. I guess hopefully, and they just bought an animation studio. So
Oh, well, hopefully
it's not
that
an
means-
animation studio. Oh, Lou.
Uh-oh. Oh
It's
wow!
not
Look
an
at that.
anime.
nice.
It's not
That's
like an
amazing.
anime studio though. It's an animation studio. Their
no,
work is
anime. I didn't
mostly
say.
known for.
I didn't say anime. Yeah, I didn't say anime. Animation.
Dude, Lou, whoa,
That's cool.
that is amazing.
yeah, it is.
Nice.
Oh my god, I love it.
Listen, if I ever move like overseas, I'm gonna bring that with me, and hopefully it's real and can eat anything that's gonna mess with me.
All right, I feel like that's our cue. Lou showing off his stuff is our cue. We are at the 30 mark. We should have been finished ages ago, but we've been having so much fun geeking out today, which is what the show is all about, geeking out in our road to Terrificon, where we're all going to be this weekend. Like I said, Izzy and Izzyverse will be there on Friday, so check out Izzy and his stuff on Friday, and we will be there on Saturday, hanging out, checking out the place, and of course, Frank is going to be there the whole weekend.
Oh yeah.
So he's going to have the most fun out of all of us. And is there anything else you guys need to say before we go? You know what? We'll do the last word. So Frank, what's your last word?
Oh,
I'll probably
go on. I'll be on here
thrown
forever.
out. I'll probably get thrown out.
No. Yeah, I'm a Long Island kid. You know, that's my last word. Don't come on here with the roads. No, I'm gonna be at Terrificon. Got to make sure I said the right one and promote that show too. The dark legend of the foreigner, and you know my website frankdistefanoauthor.com. You can check out, you know, brings you to the link, but better yet, why don't you come by my booth, find where I am, and buy a couple books and be impressed, and then you get a personalized signature with a t-shirt and a couple other goodies, you know. But yeah, and sit there, chat with me, whatever, and you know, rock on for the Terrificon. Let's bring it. I can't wait.
Exactly. We're going to have a lot of fun at Terrificon. Go check out Frank's beautiful stuff, his great novel, or novels, I should say, you know, and take a look at it and take a good read at it. And if you want to buy them live, you can go to Connecticut and check us out at Terrificon, as we all have a blast because we love conventions, and this Terrificon is looking to be something totally fun, like you saw with that beautiful cosplay video they put together.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Oh man. All right, so Jordan, what's your last word?
Well, you know, as I was kind of talking back and forth with Frank down in the chat, Frank, I do plan on, you know, checking out your stuff. I have watched another show of his with you in it, so it's not the first time I've seen it, but you know, I do want to expand my horizons beyond Source Point, and as of recent, Boom Comics. But
two good choices.
Yeah,
thanks, man. I appreciate it. I support it. I'm about supporting everybody else too. You know, it's all about that. You know, we're all in it for the same reasons, for the love of it. Yeah. You know, and you know, you gotta support each other. So you know, and that's a huge step in. You know, and you bounce off ideas and things off of everybody else. And hey, listen, all try to help out each other, right?
Yep.
That's the way I say that. Like this inner circle and people that are in this are family, because you try to help out family. You know,
exactly.
You know, and other authors and artists and drawers and whatever. You know, that's what you try to do.
Amen, bro.
Amen. That's exactly what we do here. Anything else, Jordan?
Aside from that, I'd love to be able to do this again. Honestly.
always welcome to come on, geek out. We can see your one of our own here of all the geekdom you have behind you.
Yeah. And you talk about campy movies.
Uh-oh.
The Room. I never saw that one.
That's campy.
That's
Extremely.
a drinking movie.
But
That's a pretty good laugh for it. We already did Lou, but Lou, what do you want to say?
Hey man, appreciate all of you. You know, this community looks after its own, and it really means a lot to me. And I hope can't wait to see you guys all when I see you.
All right, which is this weekend.
Assuming I wake up, I don't know, man.
That'd be funny.
Get up like
it's happened before. Not with you, but in general.
Yeah, it has.
It has. So Tony,
I got nothing.
Well, check out Tony and his write-ups. They're always on the Apple Facebook page. He has some incredible humor as he discusses all the stuff that he loves.
He's gonna call me
Sounds
beautiful
good.
in his next write-up.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so Matt, what do you got?
Come find us at Terrificon this weekend if we manage to go. If you catch Roaming Tony, who won't be there, he will.
If you catch me, if you catch me there, you're amazing. You're amazing.
Yeah, we gotta make you tokens like you caught Roman.
Oh man,
dude, that'd be great. I was just talking about that. You know, here's a little behind the scenes, people. We were just talking about the fact that we wanted to give Tony a bunch of stuff that when you catch him, he'll give them to you. But we haven't started yet, so don't start harassing him.
Please start harassing him. Ask him for his autograph. Ask him
for his autograph. There you go.
To rub his
yeah.
You look like a man who wants his head rubbed.
Sure.
Oh my god. As you can see, we have way too much fun here.
Don't forget to check back on Monday for Apple Bites at 7:30, and then Friday again at not Friday, Wednesday for another late right, where we talk to Ralph about things that he feels uncomfortable with.
We are?
Yeah.
That'd be a new show. The Writer's Show. The Writer's Process. Let's talk about uncomfortable Ralph.
Please describe to us your childhood trauma.
Ralph will be like, I hate that word, entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
I hate that word.
No. There's a word worse than that for me, which is cinnamon.
Kafufu. I hate that word too.
Cthulhu Jr. I don't know why, but
there
now
you
I do Cthulhu Jr. and it comes out right. So
there it is.
Yeah, that's true. You didn't say Kafufu today.
Cthulhu or Cthulhu or whatever else I was saying.
Yep, that was a good time.
Cthulhu Jr. is a great book, by the way, so go check it out. Dirk Manning, Scoot McMahon. Great guys.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to each one of our channels and wherever you're watching, and follow each person. Ralph will press the button in only a few seconds, but I will continue talking in this slow monotone.
I gotta remind them. You can continue talking in a minute. I gotta remind them. Show up tomorrow. Check out which Kickstarters we're looking at. Support those Kickstarters. Make sure you guys support Miss Claus Tells All, Indiegogo. Come on, people. Let's support, because the only way we're gonna raise is by raising each other up. And that's always the best way to go, and that's what we like to say here. Now Nat can start talking, because I'm about to press the button.
Find them on the Izzyverse tomorrow, and Ralph has pressed the button, so I